Welcome to Mellow Tone Inn. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. For more stories like the one you are about to hear, please like and subscribe. Thank you. The day I dared to step into the enchanting depths of Eldwood Forest, twilight was indeed spreading its purple cloak across the heavens. It painted the towering canvas of the sky with strokes of lavender and rose, blending into the velvety blackness of the encroaching night. A faint glimmer of the last sunlight made the dewdrops on the leaves sparkle like 1,000 tiny diamonds. The forest, bathed in this otherworldly glow, took on a surreal charm, where the veils between our world and the realm of the ethereal seemed blurred. The giant silhouettes of trees stood as ancient sentinels, their gnarled branches swaying gently in the night's lullaby. The air was thick with the scent of pine and earth, a heady aroma that teased my senses, stirring something deep within. And then there was the tune, a peculiar melody that no one else could perceive. It started as a whisper, a faint echo that danced along the edges of my consciousness. It was as though the forest was communicating in a language known only to the two of us. It pulsed through the foliage, flirted with the rustle of the leaves, and hummed in harmony with the soft hoot of the owls. I could feel it reverberating in my soul, a rhythmic call and response that echoed my heartbeat. Guided by this symphony of nature, I ventured further into Eldwood, each step unveiling a new spectacle. At the heart of the glade, she shimmered like a celestial phantom, her form gracefully undulating in the darkness. This mysterious figure, backlit by the celestial glow of the Milky Way, appeared both a part of this world and yet not. The contours of her body, ephemeral as the gossamer webs she wove between the trees, blended seamlessly with the indigo of the night. She was bathed in an ethereal radiance that seemed to birth from within her. It was a haunting light that danced around her, shifting and changing like the surface of a quiet pond disturbed by a pebble's drop. It pulsed with the rhythm of the universe, an astral dance that imbued the surroundings with a quiet mystique. With an elegant flourish, she twirled the bold starlight that had dared to seep through the arboreal ceiling, a natural cathedral of towering pines and ancient oaks. This dance was a masterclass in grace, a ballet in the midnight theater. Each gesture, each movement was as fluid as a river and as precise as a metronome. Catching wayward fragments of luminescence with her fingertips, she bound them with iridescent moonbeams, weaving them into her otherworldly creation. These slender moonbeams, born from the celestial lantern hanging high above, bore a soft, soothing glow that served as a counterpoint to the starlight's piercing brilliance. Her fingers, elegant and assured, danced upon invisible looms suspended in the ether. These looms, whispered into existence by forces unknown, trembled with the energy of creation, their presence marked by the shimmering threads that materialized under her expert touch. With every choreographed movement, a silken strand of dream was born, twinkling into existence with an ethereal glow. These dreams were not simply figments of slumber. They bore the weight of hopes and desires, of secret wishes whispered to the night wind. Each strand pulsed with the vibrant colors of thought, casting prismatic reflections that danced on the forest floor. Slowly, surely, these strands began to intertwine, to form a cosmic tapestry that hung like a veil between our world and the endless expanse of the universe. This ethereal fabric was a marvel to behold, a labyrinth of intricate patterns and celestial symbols that seemed to flicker with a life of their own. Within its delicate weave, I could see stars born and die, galaxies spin in their endless waltz, and comets blaze trails of fire across the inky darkness. It was a silent symphony of cosmic events, a retelling of the universe's tale from the dawn of time till the end of eternity. The harmony between the stars, the moon, and her elegant dance filled the night with an aura of tranquility. Her movements were the conductor's baton guiding this celestial orchestra, her cosmic tapestry, the grand score upon which the symphony of the universe was written. I stood at the fringes of the glade, a mere spectator of this extraordinary event. Yet, even as I watched from the sidelines, a sense of profound connection washed over me. It was as though I was not just observing the spectacle, but was an integral part of it. She was the maestra of dreams, her hands coaxing realms of wonder out of the nothingness. With each sweep of her fingers, dreams took form beneath her touch, their emergence as delicate and breathtaking as a butterfly taking its first flight. Each dream was a universe unto itself, a cosmos swirling with a kaleidoscopic spectrum of realities. Some were awash with pastel hues of peace and serenity, each swirl in their fabric a tale of love and joy. Others shimmered with darker shades, their brooding colors recounting tales of tribulation and triumph. Still, others were a riot of colors, each hue a different emotion, a different life lesson, a different story. This was not a monotonous process, but a dynamic and ever-evolving creation. Dreams bloomed and withered, pulsated and stilled, transformed and transmuted under her deft touch. It was a sight to behold, a mystical ballet of light and shadow, a symphony of creation and decay, of life and death. The luminescent dreamscape that unfolded before my eyes was nothing short of mesmerizing. It was like standing at the threshold of countless realities, privy to a million stories told in the language of color and emotion. I could feel myself drawn to this dreamscape, an invisible force tugging at the strings of my soul. It was not just the allure of the spectacle that captivated me, but a deeper, more primal call. I could sense the dreams reach out to me, their ethereal whispers echoing in the caverns of my mind, enticing me with glimpses of untold wonders. As her weaving continued unabated, under the watchful eyes of the moon and the silent witness of the night, I could feel a wave of warmth seeping into me. It was not merely physical, it was an ethereal heat, a spiritual glow kindling from the depths of my being. The warmth radiated outwards, gentle waves lapping at the shores of my consciousness. It was as though I was being softly unmoored from the realities of the physical world and being tenderly steered towards the realm of the Dreamweaver. It tugged at the edges of my consciousness, as gentle as a summer breeze, yet as compelling as the pull of the moon on the sea. The tantalizing allure of her woven dreams was growing with every passing moment, their magnetism escalating in harmony with the symphony of creation being played out before me. Each beat of the cosmic rhythm added another layer of irresistible pull, drawing me in, ensnaring me in the enchanting web being woven in the glade. It was an intoxicating blend of enchantment and tranquility that permeated the air. The enchantment came from the sight of the dreams being birthed, each one a pulsating entity of light and shadow, a slice of another universe made tangible. The tranquility emanated from the calm certainty with which she weaved, her actions as predictable and as comforting as the ebb and flow of the tide. Surrendering to the pull, I allowed myself to be drawn into this otherworldly dreamscape. Each step towards it felt like stepping into another dimension, one where the mundane laws of reality held no sway. I was entering a world of pure thought, of raw emotion, of dreams woven from starlight and moonbeams. The forest symphony was a masterpiece of the night, composed of the rustling of leaves as the wind whispered secrets through their ancient ears. It was a delicate serenade, an orchestration of natural sounds that breathed life into the otherwise silent darkness. The timbre of the breeze's caress against the leafy canopy created a calming bassline, while distant hoots and calls of nocturnal creatures lent a melodic harmony. These mysterious and elusive beings of the night, their identities hidden in the shadows, crooned a gentle lullaby. Each one added their unique voice to the melody, their individual notes dancing in the air like feathers in the wind. Their songs were narratives of the night, tales of survival, of life, of a world often forgotten with the setting of the sun. This lullaby, reverberating through the forest, echoed the rhythm of the universe, of creation itself. It had a hypnotic quality, lulling me towards a serene surrender. It was a call to let go, to release the hold on my conscious mind and delve into the realm of dreams. The forest, in its nighttime glory, seemed to cradle me in a cocoon of tranquility, its symphony a comforting lullaby coaxing me towards a peaceful slumber. I found myself sinking down at the foot of a towering tree, its gnarled roots offering a seat as ancient as the forest itself. Its bark was rough under my fingers, a testament to the countless seasons it had weathered, each ridge a memory of its long-standing vigil. Its comforting presence was like a stalwart guardian, its broad canopy a shield against the world, watching over me as I embarked on this journey into the world of dreams. Under the gentle pull of the Dreamweaver's spell, I felt my consciousness start to ebb away, much like the day gives way to the night. My eyelids grew heavy, laden with the promise of dreams yet to be explored. My senses started to blur, the forest symphony turning into a distant echo, the cool earth beneath me becoming my bed, the tree my protector. As I succumbed to the seductive call of slumber, the world around me started to blur, like a beautiful painting being washed away by a gentle rain. The vibrant hues of the forest, illuminated by the luminescent dreamscape, began to merge and meld, their defined edges softening into gentle gradients. The once sharp contrast between light and shadow melded into a dreamy twilight, a subtle symphony of gray. Sleep's veil was a gradual descent, a soft blanket being tenderly draped over the consciousness. It was a comforting darkness, a place where the conscious mind could rest and recuperate. This wasn't the abrupt fall into unconsciousness one might expect, but rather a serene glide, like a feather being carried away by the wind. The last thing I remember was the warm glow of the dream tapestry, flickering in the distance. It was a beacon of tranquility amidst the surreal transformation happening around me. Its luminescence pulsed rhythmically, a celestial lighthouse guiding me towards the shores of the dream world. With each pulse, its glow grew fainter, a beautiful echo of the reality I was leaving behind. And then, I slept. It wasn't a plunge into darkness, but a gentle fade, as if I was drifting into a cloud, cocooned in a bubble of calm. It felt as if I was sinking into a soft embrace, as comforting as a mother's hug, as soothing as a lullaby. The woven dreams were no longer distant entities pulsating in the night, but the fabric of my new reality. They enveloped me, each strand whispering tales of myriad realities. I was not just a mere observer now, but a part of the dreams themselves, an entity traversing the boundless expanse of the Dreamweaver's tapestry. Cocooned in this soft embrace, a comforting warmth spread through me, dispelling the chill of the physical world. Each dream thread hummed with energy, casting a serene glow that gently illuminated my path into the realm of sleep. The transition from the conscious to the unconscious was seamless, the boundary blurred by the Dreamweaver's artistry. As the world of wakefulness fell away, I was swept into a dreamscape of untold stories, ready to delve into the infinite possibilities woven into the fabric of the dream tapestry. Here, I was not just a dreamer, but a part of the dream itself. While I succumbed to the mesmerizing lull of sleep, swept away into the ocean of dreams, the Dreamweaver carried on her celestial symphony. Her fingers, imbued with an otherworldly grace, deftly maneuvered through the dreamscape. Each movement, a symphony in itself, manipulated the gossamer threads of dreams, shaping, twisting, and guiding them with a delicate precision that was as breathtaking as it was intricate. Each thread of dream, pulsating with potential and mystery, was carefully interwoven into the grand tapestry. They intertwined and overlapped, each connection a new narrative, each intersection a new reality. Her movements were as rhythmic as the beating heart of the universe, as flowing as the dance of celestial bodies across the night sky. Her nocturnal ballet continued unabated, an uninterrupted waltz beneath the twinkling canopy of the cosmos. The passage of time held no sway over her, each tick of the clock just another note in her symphony, each movement of her fingers another beat in the dance of creation. However, even the most enchanting symphonies must come to an end. As the first rays of dawn cut through the veil of darkness, casting ethereal tendrils of light through the forest, her nocturnal ballet was interrupted. The arrival of dawn signaled the conclusion of the Dreamweaver's enchanting performance, the final crescendo in her masterpiece of the night. The golden sunrise, the herald of a new day, stretched its fingers across the land, touching everything in its path. As it kissed the dream tapestry, the woven dreams seemed to awaken, mirroring the forest's transition from night to day. Each thread gleamed under the sunlight, their luminescence dancing in harmony with the sun's rays, casting a shimmering mosaic of light and shadow across the glade. The dream tapestry pulsed with renewed vitality, a testament to the enchanting night that had passed. Its resplendent glow was the first sight that greeted me as I awoke from my slumber. It was a sight of unmatched beauty, a radiant display that marked the dawning of another day in the mystical Eldwood Forest. My eyes fluttered open to this spectacle, my senses slowly acclimating to the sensory symphony of a new day. The Dreamweaver's celestial symphony had lulled me to sleep, and now the symphony of the forest stirred me awake. I was back in the physical realm, my journey through the woven dreamscape a lingering memory, as tangible as the dream tapestry gleaming under the golden sun. As the final strands of dreams were woven into place, a sense of completion washed over the glade. The cosmic tapestry shimmered one last time before melting into the fabric of the night, its purpose fulfilled, its tale told. But the echoes of its existence, the mesmerizing sight of a universe held within a delicate weave, would forever be etched in the annals of the forest and within the heart of the lone spectator, me.